Right, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle. This is episode 46. I haven't done an intro in a long time. I'm Joe.
I am Dave.
I am Tyler.
And as you can see here, we're a little different host over here. What? I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. We've got different hosts. Tyler is now officially with us. He is no longer just a guest on the podcast. Nick and Ben have decided that with school starting up, they got a lot of stuff going on. They can't really dedicate time to the podcast as much as they'd like to. So they've called it quits, at least for now. And Tyler has stepped in so humbly to take their place.
Yeah, and just with us three being all college dropouts, it just makes it a lot easier for
Hey.
hosts on the podcast. So
I'm thinking about reapplying to school.
don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's free. I can get 100% free college. Why would I not do it?
Oh yeah, then go do it.
Hey, did you? Yeah, so can I, but I'm still not going to do it. Can you? Or did you lose your job?
No.
I heard a lot of
Yeah.
Disney employees lost their job, and I was wondering if you were.
Yeah,
one.
so 28,000 cast members are being laid off. So far, I am not one of them. So far, nobody I know is one of them.
You'd think Joe would be the first on that list.
Yeah, right? That's what I thought.
You would think. Now, are they doing this just because, like, Disney wants even more money and they don't want to pay the?
They can't
employees?
afford to keep paying. So, like, there's still a
I
bunch of
don't
people who
believe
are...
that for a second.
I mean,
Well, that's fair. They do have money. They're a multi-billion-dollar
They
company.
don't have a lot. They don't have a lot of money. They have all of the money.
They do have all of the money. My point is, they, in their minds, can't afford to keep paying people who are no longer working. So, like, there's still a lot of people who are on furlough. Disneyland isn't even open yet. Disney World isn't at full capacity. So, like, they're like, why don't we just get rid of these people who aren't working for us? Like, if we're not planning on opening or fully opening anytime soon, why do we need them? And, like, are they paying them? No, they're collecting unemployment from their respective states, but they're paying health insurance for these people. They're paying a bunch of other bullshit for these people. And they're like, we can save money by not paying your health insurance. So now all these people are jobless and have no health insurance.
Hey, well, if you have any friends that get laid off, I don't know if this is like nationwide, but I know every Christmas the post office hires, some people.
Yeah, that is
And
nationwide.
the post office may not be year round, but the Air National Guard is always an option for you to join.
But
Yeah, there you go. There's two options for you guys. Anybody who's listening to this who's been laid off and needs a job, the post office hires for the holidays that are here, and the Air Force hire, or the International, what is it? The National Guard, International Guard?
Just the Air Force.
yeah, it's just the Air Force.
Air Force is always taking applicants.
But if you are a fat, lazy piece of shit, we don't want you.
Oh, wow.
At the post office, we take anybody.
Especially fat, lazy pieces of shit.
If you're lazy, you'll fit right in.
By the way, this podcast does not represent the thoughts and feelings of the United States Air
Yes,
Force.
no, it does not.
Nor does it represent the thoughts of Disney, the Walt Disney Company.
But just so you know, if you do,
Save my job.
if you do apply for the post office for this holiday position, usually you will stay with the post office. And if you don't stay, because it's like November to December, and then that's the holiday season, you're done. I stayed all the way through. I didn't get laid off for a second, but some people got laid off for like 4 months, and then they called them back with like, hey, now you can start working for us. So you'll have a job most likely. Or if you just want
That's
some
good.
extra money, 2 months, boom, cash.
There you go.
Cash.
So, now that we got the job recruiting out of the way, let's start the podcast.
Yeah. So before we actually get started here, I want to explain the layout of the podcast is going to be the same as it was when we officially changed it over to the Weird Weekly Story, or just a weekly story in general, over to hot topics, current events, whatever have you. It's still going to be funny, and Tyler's going to start us off with some bullshit. Oh, and we're going to end with trivia. Still ending with trivia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Sounds
have.
good to me, man.
I like the trivia. I find no point in buying someone food though.
Oh, we don't have to. Yeah, it's because you don't want to. That's because you'll never win.
Hey, I almost won
So why don't we
I
keep?
feel I feel like with the three of us, though, it's really anybody's game.
That is true. So I think that we should keep the food as a thing.
Like, it doesn't have to be food. Like, why don't we make it like a diamond necklace for our significant others, you know? Or, you know, maybe
What,
like
for my asshole? That's my significant other. Okay, anyways.
Anyway.
We'll keep it to trivia.
Okay.
Or we'll keep the food, I mean.
Gotcha.
Anyways, who's got something to talk about? Because if you don't, I do.
So is this the part where we usually do the weekly story? Because I have one.
This is
go for it.
Just go, man.
So I have had bad luck with drive-thrus over the last week. Okay. So,
You told me the one of the stories.
well, I'm going to tell it to the audience. So I was at a Burger King drive-thru with my mother, and I pull up, and it takes a while for the guy to finally talk to us. And then he goes, "Hi, what can I get you?" And I go, "Can I get a number one meal, large, with a Coke, with cheese, not too difficult." A couple seconds go by. "I'm sorry, what was that?" And I say it again. He's like, "Okay, got it." And then he's like, "What else can I get you?" I'm like, "Can I get the double bacon cheeseburger with no ketchup and no mustard?" Couple seconds go by. "I'm sorry, what was that?" Now at this point, I'm like, "Oh, okay, here we go." My blood's up to here; it's boiling. Okay, so I go a double bacon cheeseburger with no ketchup or mustard. He gets it. And then I'm like, "And can I also get 2 milkshakes, vanilla and chocolate, and a Hershey pie?" Not hard. "I'm sorry, what was that?" At this point, I'm thinking, I'm going to pull this guy through the fucking window. So he finally gets it after I tell him a second time. He goes, "All right, it's going to be $27.55. So I pull up, and I hand him the money, right? I have the change here and the cash. So I go like this, you know, that little thing where you you hand it to him, and then he just
you release
takes the money. He just takes the cash and goes. And I'm like, hey! I got the change. And he's like, he comes out, he puts his head through the window. "I'm sorry, what was that?" I'm about to kill this dude. So I go, "I have the change. It's $27.55. I only gave you $27. And he goes, oh, okay. So then I get my food, and then I followed him home later that night, and I killed him.
Now, up until the part where you had said when you tried to hand him the change, he also said, "I'm sorry, what was that?" I thought maybe you're like the microphone on the outside or like the drive-thru is bad, so like he's like it's like broken up whenever you're talking to him.
No, he's just stupid.
Yeah, just stupid.
Just
as long as
yeah. So that's. I mean, I had a couple other. I had a road rage incident, another issue to drive through, but that's probably the best story of the week.
My God.
Sorry, what was
that? That's good. Also, you spent almost $30 at Burger King.
Hey! It wasn't just for me. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, but like,
it's still a lot of money at Burger King.
You should go to Wendy's.
Dave, your obsession with Wendy's is... I don't get it.
No, but like it's cheaper, and you get like the same amount of food. Like get 2 4-for-4s.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're not a baller like me and you can't afford Burger King, but let that be my issue. Okay.
That'd be my speaking.
You know what?
No, go ahead.
I've heard a lot of in the past week or so, past couple of weeks that I just heard a lot about Wendy's chili, like from like YouTube podcasts that I listen to. Like just everyone's talking about Wendy's chili, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
do I have to try this chili?
I want to try it.
Dude, I've been having their chili.
Didn't they find a finger in their chili one time?
That was so long ago, man.
I found
that's a finger in the chili.
The one time we were doing the podcast, there was an ant in my bag. In my
Wendy's
Wendy's bag.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, but that was probably from your car.
And then I tweeted about it, and Wendy was like, "Yo, man, how can we make this up to you?" And I said,
"Yo, shout out to fast food restaurants though, because I feel like they always get back to you so quick on Twitter.
They do. They're like, "Hey, I'm sorry about the finger. What do you want?"
Yeah, but yeah,
Like-
here I am. No, nothing later. I got nothing.
Well, what did they say? Did they say go to your restaurant and say?
No, she emailed or she was DMing me, and she was like, "Oh, give me." I think she was pretty much just gonna not reimburse. Like, I was gonna be able to get that meal free, and then like get something else with it, but she never like sent me anything.
So, message them again.
Cause I literally was like, "Fuck it." I don't
She was the
Like,
one.
Did she
I
give you?
I ate the food. I was like, "Fuck."
Did she give you her name?
I don't know. I gotta find this.
You should just
They
you should
don't
just
give
walk
you-
into Wendy's and be like, "Hey, Connie sent me here." And they're like, "Oh, here's all the food."
I didn't know Dave was going to a Wendy's in the 1950s.
Hey, guys, Twitch Online retweeted our Just Live.
Hey, thanks Twitch.
I don't remember. Only thing I have in my Twitter DMs is me sending her the Wendy's that I went to. So I have
Maybe she just scolded them.
maybe I don't know. Maybe
Dave,
it
I
was
think you're supposed to go to that Wendy's and say, "Hey, I have this."
I had an ant in my food.
Yeah.
Give me my
A year
shit.
ago.
Yeah,
Give
a
me
year
some
ago.
free food.
My shit.
Well, you really lost out on that one. Dave.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it was a 4 for 4. I ate the food anyways.
I'm like, listen, if I went somewhere and I got a finger in my chili,
Don't tell me you're gonna.
am
eat
I
that.
mad about the finger? Yes, but like realistically, I'd like it to be the whole hand, and that's why. I just don't understand why I'm only getting a finger in my chili.
Dude, that's the problem.
Dude, I can't even tell you the amount of times that I've found like hair in my food, and I don't.
No, you
Every
take it
day
out
you
and
buy
you
it.
eat it.
Yeah,
What are you
it's
gonna-
hair.
I mean, what are you gonna get a whole new meal because fucking floating through the air fell on your burger? Get fucked.
Yeah, totally fine with it.
Eat the fucking
Yeah, I
burger,
mean, you take it
pussy.
out and you eat it. You deal with
It's
it.
extra fiber, anyways. Realistically, like if you eat it, you
Not
eat it.
fiber.
Yeah, if
It's
anything, it's
fiber.
gonna hold your shit together.
Hair will push your shit through.
No, it won't.
Guys, I think out of all of us, I'm the shit expert. So hair is not good for your digestion.
I told Shannon the other day that you have ulcerative colitis.
All sorts.
All sorts of colitis.
All sorts.
Is what we call it here.
Yeah.
I have all sorts
Yeah.
of it.
She was like, "Does he really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like his farts are something else. Like you don't want to smell that." She's like, "All right, sounds good."
Dude, I was walking by a dog the other day. I farted, and the dog collapsed and died.
Right. Okay.
I'm not.
Because that's what went on in your head. Like, imagine if that's not what actually happened. You know.
I imagine that if I got someone with like a weak stomach, I could really make someone.
Oh, you could end some lives there for sure.
Yeah, I believe that. Because it smells bad. It smells
Can
bad.
you
It's
believe
rough.
that I like those are like the ones that you guys usually smell? Those are normal ones.
That's not okay. It literally smells like something has crawled up your ass and fucking died.
Not okay.
Yeah, like a roach. Just
Yeah, like a whole family of roaches.
But I can't help it, man. It's just what happens when you have all sorts of colitis.
all sorts of colitis. Tyler and or Joe, definitely Tyler though. More leaning towards Tyler. Did you watch Roach Motel?
Yes.
It's pretty funny.
So funny.
I've
Dude,
never
I
heard
died
him
laughing.
before. Like his
I died
stand-up
laughing when
or-
he was like EA Sports is fucking my mom right in front of me.
I'm paying $60 for EA Sports to fuck him out. They're like, here, pay for this, and we're gonna fuck your mom in front of you.
What is this?
It's
Josh Potter.
Josh Potter from Your Mom's House.
Okay.
He's from Buffalo.
Oh shit.
He's
Yeah.
a big Bills fan.
He had his Bills had
Um,
first episode of his podcast. You know,
Yeah.
go Bills.
You'd probably like their podcast, Joe. Mine
Yeah.
just got really dark. Let's just
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tyler, you have gone very dark.
I
I
But yeah, go
enjoyed
to-
the part
want to watch it.
that when he took out the news headline of the man shooting his wife because she wasn't putting out.
Yeah.
What?
She wasn't. They weren't having sex, and he shot his wife. And then he walked outside. And
Listen,
shot at his
don't-
neighbors.
Don't shoot your wife because she's not putting out. I'm not. You know what? I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
don't-
end it there.
Don't finish that. Don't.
because Shannon listens to these, and if I say anything else, that's not good.
Yeah.
Um,
Misogynistic word. What? Misogyny. What's the
Yeah.
word?
I don't know.
Misogyny.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stop. By the way, if you're new to this podcast, I can't talk clearly. And it's a.
I mean, yeah, neither can I, but they've dealt with me for the past 46 episodes.
45.
45. Wasn't this? No, this is 46.
Yeah, this is 46, but the past 45 episodes. Also, you have not been on all 45 episodes.
Yeah, whatever. You can just say I have, though. They don't know.
Anyways. Oh, you know what I just thought of, actually, now that you
What?
mentioned that, Dave, was, Tyler, since you are an official host of the Shuffle, next episode you have to
Excuse me, we're
Intro.
getting breaking news.
Sorry, I just like pulled my thing. Yeah, Tyler, you have to do the intro next week, and you have full freedom on how to do it. Dave, one time,
Fresh
well, you know
grilled,
that
fresh taste.
fresh grilled, fresh taste.
Oh, guild. I said it right
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, so
meant
don't
that.
worry. I screwed up already. No biggie.
Yeah. I expect a full musical number from you, Tyler, next week.
This
I
is
can
the
put
best
something
of
together.
us.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like-
dabble.
Like maybe a little, you'll be back. I don't know the words, but
Dave, what's your shirt say?
can you read it or no?
Cannot be held responsible for what my face does when you speak. Whew.
Tyler, I'm
Really
looking
went
at
all out on the fucking dyslexia there.
you.
Anyway.
Lysdexia.
Dyslexia.
What I, by the way, when I said, oh, speaking of, when we were talking about money.
Yeah. I didn't even know we were talking about money.
Yeah. Tyler's addiction to
Oh, Burger King.
Burger King.
I don't have an addiction. It's a spur of the moment thing. I usually go to McDonald's.
Yo, by the
Mighty
way,
Taco's been big recently.
McDonald's, their Chips Ahoy McFlurry had that. Good.
You know, it's good. It's not what I was expecting. Like I was really expecting more, but it's pretty good.
It's.
That's good.
I don't know. I really hope the one that I had was because it was like 2 a.m. and it just was like old ice cream because it was good, but it could have been better.
You know, I had that same thought. I was like, maybe I just got a bad one, so I got another one a couple days later, and it was the same thing.
It was the same. All right. Well, I'll try it again, but if not, I'll just stick to my Oreo McFlurry.
I've never had
I know.
McFlurry.
You are weird.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
I just like
No.
never had the desire. I'm not a big ice cream guy. That's all I got.
I hate. There's just certain aspects of your life that
Listen, I like ice cream. I'm just not a big ice cream guy. I'm not a big dairy. I don't like dairy.
No, I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is, your behavior in life pisses me off sometimes.
Do you want me to get a McFlurry? I'll get a McFlurry.
Yeah, get one for
All
next
right.
week's podcast and try it.
Next podcast.
I've had a Shamrock Shake. Does that count?
It's not a
No,
McFlurry. It's a shake.
it's a milkshake.
No, it's still good.
But anyways, back to the money. So, I work for the post office, right?
Yeah, you
Right.
do.
You got your thrift savings plan.
TSP. I'm familiar.
TSE.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar. Is this like a
It's like a
government thing?
Yes.
Yes.
That's like their 401k.
Okay.
So, when you work for federal government, if you put in 5%, they'll match 5% as well. So you get 10% out of your paycheck. Yes, before taxes. So I was,
Well, they take 5% out of your paycheck and they just give you 5 more percent. They don't take 10% out of your paycheck.
huh?
I just wanted to let people. So you said that
What did I
they
say?
you said that they take 10% out of your paycheck.
Yeah, yeah,
They
they take
5% and then they match it with their own 5%.
yeah, my bad.
Yeah. I just don't want people thinking that they're taking that much.
Yeah, no, they take the 5% that you are contributing from your thing, and then they match it with their 5%.
Yes.
Do you have to do 5%?
No.
If you want the full thing, like if you want them to
You
match
can
that
do
completely,
however much they want. They'll just match you up to 5%.
yeah.
No.
So if you want like the full 10, do the 5% from your end. So
I mean, 5% is not a lot. So
me being young, I got no expenses. I'm like, I should really up this up. Talking to this guy yesterday that I work with, he's been there for like 35 fucking years or something like that. He was like, "You're like 21, dude. You should race it." So I'm on
What do you have it at now?
5%. I have the 5%. I'm like, okay, that's what all I need, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they have like a calculator to see how much you like would have at a certain time. Assuming your return rate is 6% and it stays that way until like, let's say the age of 62, because this is what the age I'm about to tell you, is that if I put 10% in of my own and they match their 5, I'll have 1.2 million by the time I'm 6.62.
Yo, what the fuck?
By the time I'm 62, if it stays at 6%.
Now wait a second. That's if you put in 10% of what you're making right now, right?
So yeah, and I get pay raises along.
Yeah, you get. So if you continue to just keep it at 10% as you get older and you get raises, or as you've worked there long and you get raises, you'll be a millionaire by the time you're 60. I mean, that's a long time, but like,
yeah, it's another 40 years.
You'll be a millionaire.
Now, I don't know a lot about money and like accounting. I have a feeling it's not a full 1.2 million.
Oh, probably not.
Oh well, there's mad taxes going to be taken out of that for sure, but
so you're probably going to end up with like maybe 800,000.
But either that's what I saw.
That's close enough to $1 million for me.
That's just what the chart said, and I was just like, huh? Million?
That's a lot of numbers, a lot of zeros.
So
Tyler, how quickly could you spend $800,000?
I like realistically.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Like if I was like spending how I spend now, or like if I was going all out for until it was gone.
No, spending how you spend now. How quickly would you go through 800,000? Or well, not. I shouldn't say that because like the way you handle your money now, not like the average amount that you spend now, but like how you handle your money now.
If someone walked up to you and said, "Here's $800,000," how quickly
what would you do?
Would it be
How
gone?
quickly would you get rid of it?
Well, I'd get rid of all my debt. I'd buy a ring, not for Katie, for me. I'd buy a house, a dog, maybe another dog, probably a couple more dogs, and then I'd probably just trick out my Jeep.
Hell yeah. And that's like an easy $100,000 right there.
Oh, I could spend a lot in the Jeep, for sure.
If I had $100,000.
Oh, Dave, you would take 800 years to go through $800,000.
No. Because if they were like, here's $800,000, I would be spending it.
Yeah. If I had it, I could spend. I guarantee I could spend 800,000 in this week.
No, I probably, if I was like trying to spend it all, I could definitely do that.
Yeah, if I was trying, which I also like, if someone was like, here's $800, it's yours, or $800,000, it's yours, do what you want with it. I'd probably buy a house, buy a car, and yeah, I'd be like, all right.
My first purchase is probably a couple of Teslas.
Waste.
Immediately.
It's a waste. A waste.
Why would you get a couple?
Just cause?
Now, see,
That's
waste.
stupid. That's
Full.
No, not like I'm not gonna get like. I'm gonna get like a Model 3 for like my my casual driving, but then I'm gonna get like the Roadster for like when I want to go fast.
That's stupid.
No,
Why do you have a Tesla already? Like if you have a Model 3, why do you need the Roadster to go fast? They're both fast.
Because the Roadster goes 0 to 60 in like a fucking second.
So why don't you just get the Roadster?
Well, then why do you need the Model 3?
That's not realistic. That's not casual driving.
What do you mean? You just get in and drive.
I also might get the Tesla truck just for shits and giggles.
Oh my god! If I see you in that,
Now,
I'm taking,
getting a regular Tesla and a Tesla truck, I can understand.
Me and Tyler, if you get the Tesla truck, are just ripping that thing to shreds.
I like the Tesla truck, dude.
It looks dumb as shit.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. But like, but you'd have the Tesla truck, and that's just like a big flex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if we're flexing then.
Yeah, that's it's not like I like the car.
Yeah. Speaking of flexing, I thought about something on the way home today that just really pisses me off, and it's Dave's body. Because Dave, I don't know if the audience has seen, but can you just like show us like a quick overview of your body real quick? Like just maybe do a couple of these, maybe lift up the shirt a little bit. Just bear with me here.
Am I allowed to
Take your
lift
time,
up my
bud.
shirt?
Take your time. Okay, so yeah, so that's him. That's his upper body. Now let's see the torso a little bit. All right, let's see the torso a little bit.
This
Just
is
showing
not
Dave's body
This
off
is
on the
not
podcast.
nudity, okay?
I'm
Twitch.
pimping him out. Now,
If anybody's just listening, they have no idea what's going on right now.
Okay, yeah. So see that? Dave looks like that, but doesn't do anything to look like that. He eats like a fucking garbage can, and he doesn't work out. And like I try to get him to work out, and then we do like 10 curls, and he's like, "My arms hurt." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't know why you look like that. It's not fair. I work out every single day, and I still look like this." So
It's that
I just
metabolism,
wanted to-
bro. It's
I
the
just wanted to air my
metabolism.
grievance real quick.
By the way, I think I'm gonna join Level Red Boxing out in Williamsville. So you can stop complaining about me not working out. Because I saw they just opened up the beginning of this week again, and I'm gonna try it out. So I'll let you know maybe next podcast if I join, soon, or
You know what we should do? We should both start boxing, and then we could do like a shuffle podcast where we just have a boxing match.
Or no.
I think that'd be fun.
I think this is what we should do. Ready? Here we go. So, since I got Streamlabs on my computer, on my laptop, so we can pretty much go anywhere as long as it's got good Wi-Fi and shit. I'll bring my camera, so it's good quality, or my camera's pretty good.
Better than ours.
So take that. Yeah, Tyler, you got a Mac, okay? My Mac camera sucks butts.
Pretty good quality.
Anyways, so
Hey, what's your webcam shooting? 1080p?
You asked me? I didn't hear the name. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't hear the name you said. I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Good. All right, moving on. Continue.
And so we just take this, and then Joe, we've Skype you and everything. We do all that shit, and then Joe just commentates.
Oh.
And
See, that
we
could
do
be
like a
fun.
boxing round for a minute. We take a break. You hear the guys in the corner. I'm gonna crush him. I'm gonna put him down this round. I'm gonna put him down. Next round, I thought you said you were gonna put him down, bitch. Yeah, whatever. Something like that.
I'm
Now,
down.
is that like your corner saying that to you?
No.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
This is Katie talking into your ear in the corner. You go sit down, and you're just like, I'm gonna put him down this round. I'm gonna put him down. Yeah, you better, Tyler. I swear to God. And then you just get whacked. You just get a fucking face full of fist, face full of leather.
Bro, I'll knock you down so fast you don't even get it. Okay.
Okay.
If you're feeling froggy, leap, bro. If you're feeling froggy, leap.
Fuck.
We're feeling froggy leap.
Anyway.
But
Well, I've also got something that I want to talk about. Jumping back to weekly stories.
Let's hear it.
I have it down here. Okay. So I've got 3 things that I want to talk about. I'm only going to pick one of them, and this happened yesterday. I was laying in bed. I was watching something on TV, and all of a sudden I hear do 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 do. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I had to look out my window. There's a fucking shitty ass white van with ice cream popsicles on the side of it. I'm just driving through my neighborhood, and I'm like,
You kind of wanted some?
people still go to ice cream trucks.
Oh.
But then my second thought was,
Yeah.
I could kind of use some ice cream. right
Why
now.
wouldn't they? I do whenever it comes to
Well,
that.
one,
When it comes down my street every once in a while.
we're in a pandemic.
Nobody gives a fuck about the pandemic anymore.
2,
That's just still going on.
in Florida, well, I mean, they basically reopened the entire state, but in Florida, yes, it's still going on. Two, it's 2020. We still have ugly ass white vans rolling around with that shitty ass music with some creepy guy in the driver's seat who looks like he's ready to kidnap my firstborn daughter.
Well, yeah, they're not having college graduates drive these trucks, Joe. Like,
I don't want college graduates. I just want somebody who has a nicer van.
No, they don't have those for ice cream. Like, you get an ice cream guy, it's a fucking weird looking dude.
It's a pedophile. Okay.
I'm convinced it's only hiring now pedophiles to sell ice cream.
Yeah,
and where does that money? Like, do you personally own the ice cream truck, or like, do you work for a company?
I think you own the truck.
And you go somewhere to get the ice cream.
And then you buy the ice cream.
You outsource the ice cream.
You outsource the ice cream.
Tyler, getting really dark again, just so you know.
I will try to have a new ring light by next week, but it literally broke yesterday. So
I was gonna say I thought you had a ring light.
Yeah.
It won't turn on for some reason.
All right, so you outsource the ice cream, and you just drive through random neighborhoods.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that last week I heard him drive through too, but like, I only heard like a snippet of the music, and it wasn't quite what sounded familiar. I looked out my window, there was nothing there, but I swear I had heard the music.
It was probably the end of his shift, and he was like, "Well, I'm done. Just turn the music off."
Maybe. So he's just like regularly driving through my neighborhood now.
Are you gonna get some ice cream?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, check it out.
I don't go to the shitty ice cream with like the popsicles and like the dumb character things. I go to like the good one that actually has ice cream.
Yeah. Like a cone?
Like a cone, maybe a dish.
You don't go to the one where they open up the freezer and there's a shotgun sitting in there? Waiting to take
and you get like the melted SpongeBob popsicle?
Nah, man. I don't like that. I don't like those things.
Not a fan.
And they're all dirty too.
I mean, I do go to those ones if I'm feeling a Choco Taco.
Oh, good. A Choco Taco. What a throwback right there. God, that reminds me of... It's going to sound topical, but Boy Scout camp. That reminds me of... Yo, that just made me think. So, a couple weeks ago, I was, like, right before I came home, I was at Animal Kingdom Lodge here at Disney with Shannon, and I was watching TV the entire weekend that we were there, and every other commercial was about... They're like, were you a Boy Scout and were you sexually assaulted by your Scoutmaster? And I'm just like, why are the two things that I've ever done in my life as a child topical now? I was an altar boy and I was a Boy Scout. And and now they're like, you can be compensated up to this much money if you were fucked by your Scoutmaster. And I'm like,
they're having a rough go at it recently.
I'm like, why am I a normal kid who didn't have this happen to him, and I'm broke now?
Yeah, but but these people got to deal with that touchy, feely
with
guy.
the trauma. I don't know.
Girls can join the Boy Scouts now.
What?
But
No.
Girl Scouts.
There's Girl Scouts. They can't join the Boy Scouts.
Now you'd think that, but no, the girls can join the Boy Scouts now. So now I think it's just called the Scouts now. It's not the Boy Scouts. It's just the Scouts.
Oh, okay. So it's just... Okay, Joe.
Yeah, because you know how no one's happy with anything?
Yeah.
We were like, oh, but my girl wants to be a Boy Scout. And it's like, we'll join the Girl Scouts. You think that?
It's the same shit. We sell popcorn, you sell cookies. What's yours?
And I want to buy cookies rather than fucking popcorn.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to
you know
buy
what?
fucking
I want to join the girl. No, I'm not going to say. Never mind. I don't want to. I don't want to join the Girl Scouts.
Sounds like your trauma's coming up right now.
I think we should get them on the line.
Yeah. But like, Boy Scouts was just a boring fucking thing that I went to every hour or every Thursday for 1 hour every night. And being an altar boy was just a stupid shit that I did on every Sunday and occasionally on Wednesday when I was in Catholic school. There was no twiddling the dicks, touching the boys. Like, now it's a thing that everybody's gone through. And I'm like, well, it never happened to me, so I guess I have a boring life.
It sounds like you're venting right now. Because we did not ask if you were touched. You were just like, I wasn't touched. So I think you were touched.
No, I wasn't. I'm just like, how many people really were? If you were touched by your scout leader or your priest,
stand up.
Email me.
Tweet us
Dave, did you do
at the
any
Shuffle
of
Pod,
that?
at that CSG pod.
I did.
You did that too, Dave?
Not
Dave
as
was
long as
in both.
Joe, but
Were you touched?
Oh god.
No, I was not. Yeah, no, I did altar. I was an altar boy, same amount of time as Joe, pretty much, and then Boy Scouts. I was like there for like 3 years, and I was like, fuck this, I'm not getting touched.
Yeah.
I saw what was going on.
Dave saw through the mask they were putting up. I was just like, I don't fucking know. Like all these fucking things, it's like, it's crazy.
My sixth sense was, you want me to? You want
Dave's
me to
like, I
build a
feel like
car?
I'm gonna get my dick touched. I'm out.
You want me to build a car and race it against another boy? Nah, you're gonna touch me later.
You want me to blow on this sail of a boat that I built out of wood?
No.
I know what you were asking me to blow.
Guys, now I was not a Boy Scout, but these sound like awfully specific scenarios.
So every year,
year,
this was in Cub Scouts, not in Boy Scouts. Every year you would have 2 events. There was the Rain Gutter Regatta, and then there was the Pinewood Derby. So the Rain Gutter Regatta, you would get a little box that had a wooden sailboat in it, and you would put this boat together, and that was pretty much, it had like, it was a outline, like a silhouette of a boat made out of wood, and then it had a stick that you'd put in and a paper sail, and then on the bottom you'd put like a little metal thing for like a rudder that didn't move, and then you would sit there with your hands behind your back, tied up like by your bed. You'd stand against this, like it was literally a gutter. They'd line out 3 gutters on tables in the cafeteria, which was also the gymnasium. And you'd stand there with your hands behind your back, and you'd turn your head to the side, and you'd blow this sailboat all the way fucking across the gutter, and whoever made it to the end first won.
But they
And
knew
you
what
didn't
they
win
were
anything. You just won the bragging rights that you won the Rain Gutter Regatta. And then the Pinewood Derby, you take home this little box. It was a rectangular prism of wood, and you'd carve it down into a car, and you put wheels and fucking weight on it and try to make it the fastest. And then you put it on a track. They'd pull a little lever, and it would release 6 cars at once. They'd all fucking slide down this thing. A second later, they're at the end. Whoever wins, wins. And I never fucking won any of them. I'm just saying I never won, and I wasn't touched.
They knew what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were asking these kids to blow on their sailboats.
Want to make sure they had stamina. That's why they're
they were
building up
seeing
their,
who had
their
the best
lungs.
form.
Exactly, yeah. And I didn't have good form, I guess, so I never got touched.
Were there any events like, oh, let's see who can eat this banana the quickest, or like something like that?
No.
No?
Never banana eating contests.
Weird.
I mean, at summer camp in Boy Scouts, occasionally,
Yeah, they went to camp.
Yeah, I'd go to camp, 3 times a year.
I never did that. I never made it that far.
When it wasn't summer, they were only weekend trips, but during the summer, it was a week-long camping trip. Slept in a tent on this rickety-ass metal bed.
Cot.
Cot.
Also known as.
And, I move a lot in my sleep, so, every fucking year that I went to Boy Scout camp, every single year, I would move enough that I would move my bed. So, these tents were, on little, wooden stands. And the boards aren't perfectly together. They have little spaces in between them, and the spaces are just big enough that the tent or that the leg of the cot can slide into one of the slits and tilt the bed a little bit. So I would move the bed, and it would slide into the slit of the wood, and I'd roll off my bed out of the tent. And every time that happened to me, it was pouring rain that night. So I'd wake up in the middle of the night outside of my tent, drenched in rain, still in my sleeping bag. And I'm like, I wake up just dazed and confused, what the fuck happened to me? And I just stumble back into my tent. Worst experience ever.
Did I ever tell you guys about the what is it called? Beast Week sleeping situation at boot camp?
No.
I don't think so.
So it's supposed to be a week long deployed environment where you're living you're deployed for a week. So they have these big, think of them as a cylinder cut in half, and that's what you live in.
Mm-hmm.
They're called tents, and each tent has 20 something cots, and each cot has a net around it, so spiders and scorpions and snakes don't get in your cot while you're sleeping.
Right.
And I mean, the cot is about this big, and the blanket
Accurate.
they give you, and then like this is the blanket they give you, like this paper towel.
Yeah.
And like, so let's say like the bath, or like let's say my tent's here, and the bathrooms are a mile away over here, right? So if you had to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, which you did during Beast Week, you had to get fully dressed and then walk like a mile, pissing your pants while on the way there. So they make you drink so much fucking water.
But you can't just pee outside?
No. They will recycle you for that. And that means when you go back a week and got to do it all over again. You had to shake out your boots in the morning or whenever you got up to put your boots on in case there was any critters in there.
It's a good lesson, though.
Yeah, that is a good. Always shake out your boots.
You don't want a thumbtack sticking in the peel or something.
In my tent, we saw a scorpion. Was in my tent. And I saw a snake one time in my tent, but yeah.
What'd you do with the scorpion? You just fucking shoo it out of there?
We didn't find it. Like we saw it and it went somewhere, but we didn't know where it went.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And that was in the middle of the night, so we all just sleep.
You're all just like, all right.
There was a scorpion somewhere. So
Gotta
that's
go to sleep.
My God.
But that just reminded me of that terrible night. And we didn't have like a pillow either. It was just like a little bean bag, I guess you'd call it.
Now, do these cots? They all come with like little like thin mattresses, right?
No.
Just
it's a piece of canvas.
okay.
It's a metal rack with a piece of canvas on it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because like the Boy Scout cots, it's just like a slab of wood on a metal bit frame, and I'm just like, God, this is. So I have to bring like a memory foam mattress.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah. I mean, the slab of wood is not nicer than the canvas, but like a memory foam mattress, that's a little nice.
I don't know, man. All I know is that I know this kid who's 6'8", and he was not fitting on that cot.
Oh no, not a chance.
His feet were dangling for sure.
Not all cots fit one size. One size fits all is what I'm thinking of.
We also had to do this thing called tent guard. And you take in the middle of the night, you take like 2-hour shifts and just sit outside in like full uniform, vest, helmet, and gun, and just guard the tent in case somebody was trying to break in.
And did you just have permission to shoot anyone trying to break in?
They weren't real guns, Joe. They were blue guns. But it's just like to get used to doing that, which obviously I do all the time in Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
I would have loved to do that. Just sit out there with myself. 2 hours.
I thought it'd be fun too, but they wake you up to do it. So like Dave, you would not have a good time.
Yeah, you're never the first person to do it.
No, you're never the first person. So like they wake you up from a dead sleep to get fully dressed, and hopefully you have like a middle of the night shift where you could at least go back to sleep. But
they wake you up at hour 6, then you're up for the rest of the day.
Yeah, like we got up at 4. I think it was earlier. I think we got up at like 4:30 during Beast Week, and so if you wake up for that 2:30 shift, you're going till 9 that night. So,
my God,
it's not that bad.
Yeah,
5 hours of sleep.
I had the only thing I can compare to that, and this doesn't even come close, is when we would do weekend trips for Boy Scouts, we would stay in a cabin, and we would have to do fire patrol. So every hour and a half, you'd wake up 2 new people, and they'd have to stay awake in the center of the cabin, making sure that the fire stays lit, because you got to keep the cabin warm, because we're camping in the middle of fucking winter, and there's 2 feet of snow outside. And if that fire goes out on your watch, and they wake up and you're dead asleep in the chairs, oh.
That's when you get the,
That's when you get the, yeah.
That's when you figure out what's really going on.
I might be going to Germany.
Can I come?
No.
For
2 years.
Work? For 2 years?
Yeah, no, it's for 3 weeks if I do it. But
for work or for?
For work.
You should do it.
I'm gonna try, but it's just to do like an exercise in Germany.
Let me know if you find Hitler.
You know what? I don't think he's still around, but if I do, I'll let you know.
You never know.
You never know.
So, But it's like next year, so I might do that.
That'd be a cool experience, though.
That's pretty cool, yeah. If, we're ever allowed to travel outside of the country ever again.
If there's this job position at work that I could bid on, and if I got it, I would have to. I'd go. I don't know if they're doing it now because of Oklahoma or.
Do you mean Corona?
Yes, Corona because of COVID. But if I got that, hold on, I'll finish my story and understand where it was coming from. There's this thing that if I bid on that job, I'd have to go 2 weeks to Norman, Oklahoma, for this training. I don't know what kind of training it is, but I don't know if they're doing it because of COVID.
Right. Because of Oklahoma. So
Oklahoma.
let me get this straight. The post office is something that no matter where you go in this country is exactly the same.
I'm gonna be right
back. They can't train you in Buffalo. They have to train you in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like a training facility out in Oklahoma, because Mom goes there sometimes.
Yeah, I remember Mom taking trips sometimes to Oklahoma.
So
also, Tyler's room is literally pitch black right now.
So whatever
turn a goddamn light on.
Whatever they got in Oklahoma is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Better here. I don't know if it's just because I know Mom did the trusting building team community thing, whatever.
Trust building, you mean?
Yeah, whatever.
Trusting building.
She did that thing, but I have no reason. I don't know why my job would have a trust building exercise.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
The job description, it's not like a fucking supervisor position where I have to know how to deal with people and communicate properly. No, it's just fucking, hey, get your shit and get out. Make sure you have it right. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just completely wrong on what the position is.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
I just don't know how the lighting's gonna look.
Yeah, I mean, because the light's behind you now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looks perfectly fine.
Right. Yeah, it's good.
So I could still hear you in my AirPods.
I had a feeling.
I think the reason they you said something about why don't they just do it in Buffalo?
Yeah.
It's probably that's how it is for the Air Force too. If we have to go to a school, why would they just, if it's the same across the Air Force, why not just do it at your base? It's because I don't think they want to pay people to teach at every single base where they could just teach people at one base.
It's a good point. Also, Oklahoma is pretty central in the United States.
Yeah.
Same with Texas.
So I guess.
Except
and it's probably cheaper to. I'm sure it's cheaper to fly somebody out to get the training than it is to pay people at each base to teach it.
Probably, yeah.
Good, smart thinking, Tyler.
Yeah, wow. That's why they pay you the big bucks, Tyler. That's why you're in intelligence.
Tyler, I'm gonna join the Air Force tomorrow.
Come on, base. I'll bring you.
You gonna come with me?
Don't come on base, but come to base.
What do you mean, Dave?
Well, I figured, why not?
I can set something up.
No.
Tyler, what's the bonus if you get somebody to join?
I really don't think I think it's $100. I just want.
Fucking bullshit. It's $100.
No, I really do think it's $100. But I just
$10,000.
No, it's really not. I get that more with my regular bonus, but I just want someone to. I just want one of my friends to do it. I think it'd be fun. But I might bid on another job too.
How does that work for you? Same
so,
situation. If you have, for me, it's every 6 weeks there's new bids you can bid on, and you bid it if you're the highest seniority. If you're let's say me, I'm 300th, and somebody who's 298 bids it, then they get it, not me.
That's not how it works.
Is yours requires skill and shit?
No.
And knowledge?
No.
Dave's I don't have either of those. How do I do it?
So it's you interview for it, and then if they think that you're the best one and you're qualified enough, then you.
Yeah, so qualification, not just, hey, I've been here for 20 years, but I'm a stupid piece of shit, but I'm going to do the job.
Like if you have like good stuff on your resume, they don't call it a resume, but
All right.
but like this job that I might bid on, it's an AGR, it's active guard reserve, so it's like an active duty guard position. I'd be making like triple the amount that I make right now, so
Triple.
Wow.
maybe get that. And it's only like a 1 year thing, but like if I can extend it if I want to, if I like it, so I might do that. It's not in the same field that I'm in right now, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I know it's an option.
Triple money.
When I was considering leaving Disney, like during quarantine, and I was like, I don't know if they're ever gonna fucking reopen. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. There was a split second. I literally mean a split second where I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna join the Air Force so I can make Tyler
I'm
happy."
not-
And then I
not
didn't do it.
kidding. I'm really not kidding. It's so, like, it really is a really good job.
I believe you, but I couldn't do it.
No, like it's really not that hard. Like boot camp is not hard, and like if you get if you go for a job that doesn't have like
Tyler, you just said you had to walk a mile to pee.
it wasn't a mile. It was like 200 yards, but it just felt like a mile when you have piss dripping down your leg.
See, I don't want that.
So, but that's only for a week.
See, this is what I want. I want to do that, but I don't want them to be up my ass about it, okay?
They're not up your ass though. Like
Yeah,
if you
they
just
are.
do your shit, like and you just do it right, they don't. I didn't get yelled at one time in boot camp because like
Yeah, I probably wouldn't get yelled at too because I'll just listen to what they tell me to do, but it's like...
yeah, and then it's easy. After 2 weeks, you're just coasting.
I don't want to see people's dicks, man.
Then don't look. I looked because I was curious.
Dude, I'd get my fucking shit beaten out of... What?
Nope.
I get
No,
the
you
beaten
wouldn't.
shit...
The shit beat out of you, Dave. That's what you're looking for.
No one's allowed to touch you.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
That's what they said in the Boy Scouts.
Let's bring back too
speaking of
much
getting
pain.
the
I gotta go.
Speaking of getting the shit beat out of you, I got a thought-provoking question. Actually, before we get to the thought-provoking question, I got a current event that I want to bring up to you guys. That I'll come back to the beating the shit out of each other. A couple weeks ago, Chris Evans leaked a dick pic on his Instagram story. Did you guys see it?
There's no
No.
way he did that.
He did.
He took it down instantly?
Almost immediately.
You gotta-
I'll send. I have the picture. I will send you guys the picture right now.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sure it's on Reddit like 15 times.
So like it looks.
I don't
So
want
what-
to
Joe.
know. I don't want to know anything until I see the picture.
Joe,
Okay,
if
okay,
this is
okay,
a picture
okay.
of your dick, I swear.
It's not a picture of my dick. It's not a picture of my dick. I promise you. Not that you'd have any way of knowing.
This is Chris Evans' dick. You know, I bet we can tell the difference between your pubis and Chris Evans'
Dude,
pubis.
he's
Just
got a
like-
monster. Okay?
Dave,
Did it-
don't fucking.
I didn't say any. I didn't see it yet. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I didn't look at it. Don't say anything. Let me see. Wait.
Yeah,
This is not him.
that's what I said. That is what I said. I was like, "There's no way that Chris." Just for reference, if anybody hasn't seen it yet, I'm not going to show it to the camera just because demonetized.
No. Dude, he just.
It's a screenshot. It's a screenshot. It's a screenshot of his camera roll, and I was like, "There's no way that Chris Evans, Captain America, has the first four things
Are of him.
are pictures of himself."
Yeah, he does not have
But-
that.
Well, maybe those
The
are for his
reason-
Tinder profile.
Yeah. So that if you look carefully, the second picture is it says something. It's what does it say? Fucking.
Quad something.
It says pussy. I don't remember what it says.
Yeah, it says something pussy.
Oh, it says guard
the
your it's guard your or guard the pussy. So like he was sending it as a joke because somebody made this meme about him, which was guard your pussy or guard the pussy. And so like he posted a screenshot of his camera roll to show that, and in his camera roll is a dick pic. It's his own dick. And he posted this on his Instagram story. And
Wait, did you screenshot it off his Instagram story?
No. This is from the internet. This is on articles everywhere. Or this was on articles everywhere.
So he posted this, like, for sure on his story.
100%.
Yeah.
And again, I
think
thought
we
it was
know.
fake because I was like, "There's no way that he's got 4 memes of himself on his camera roll." But then I was like reading articles from semi-reliable sources, but they didn't even post a picture. They were just like, it's like the first couple pictures are like memes in his camera roll, like of himself. Obviously, like he finds them entertaining, so he saves them, and like this is what the picture is. And so I was like, shit,
Well,
this must be the
so
real one.
Why did he post this in the first place? Like, did he?
I don't think it was if you look, because like you've got the red at the top. I think he was screen recording, and he was probably scrolling through to click on something, and that's what was at the bottom of his camera
He
roll.
doesn't have a picture of his dick on his camera.
Hold on. First of all, Chris Evans, charge your phone. Okay,
Yeah,
you're on 10%. Second of all, Verizon, I appreciate
Questionable.
that doesn't have the best service at this moment. I don't know where he was, probably in the mountains, but that looks like a big old black dick. Like, I don't know if that's just the
that's just the shadow. That is a
that's just the
shadow. Because you can see
I'm-
the leg. That is a white man's leg.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, even with the lighting situation, I feel like that looks like a really dark dick.
Yeah, but you can see the shadow being cast.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, but you can still
Yeah,
still make
and
the
you know what
case
else
that
I don't
that
get?
dick is darker than that leg.
What else I don't get is why is that picture like black and white?
He was trying
That's
to be
a good
sexy.
question.
He was trying
Yeah,
to be-
you
he
got to
was trying
send a
be
sexy
okay.
dick pic. But can we just talk about the girth for a second? That's a
That's
pretty
the girth.
girthy dick. I'm not saying
We'll
it's
go back
it's the
to it.
girthiest I've seen, but it's a girthy dick.
Nah.
Okay, weirdo. It's not the girthiest I've seen. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't shock me that he's got a hog. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like.
Oh
I
yeah,
said-
and like go fucking guard that pussy. Am I right? Like, congratulations, Chris Evans. The fact that he is still a single man
Yeah, I mean, really though, what's he doing?
blows my mind.
probably
get
just,
anybody.
He's probably just swimming.
Yeah, I
through
just
puss.
found it on
Swimming through puss.
I don't know.
But yeah.
Girlfriend.
So he accidentally posted a dick pic, and then he tweeted about it afterwards.
Oh,
No, no shit.
Because he was
What did
like,
say?
he was like, now that I've got your attention. This was like after he deleted it and it all blew up. He's like, now that I've got your attention, and then like shared a place that was like, register to vote, and we're like, wow, way to turn a negative into a positive, Chris, or way to turn a positive into another positive, Chris Evans.
But now, do
Wait,
you
s-
think that's just a publicity stunt? It's not actually his penis.
Do you think he posted a dick pic to try and get people to pay attention to him?
Yes.
oh
If
my
he did,
God.
good for him.
Yeah.
I'm good, but honestly, whoever's dick that is, I'm gonna say it's Chris Evans. Ladies are lucky.
How big here? I'm scrolling through his Twitter right now. I wanted to see if I could find the tweet, but Dwayne Johnson. You think he's got a hog?
So
Or you
now
think
I've
he's-
heard, I now listen, I think that he has a big, huge dick, but because he
He's so
himself
big?
is so big,
It doesn't. It's
like
just
a-
proportional. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
proportional to him. It like if you lined it up next to yours, it would like slam yours out of the water.
Oh yeah, I mean they could probably pick mine up and body slam it, but I'm just saying like I don't think I don't think in proportion to his body he has a big dick. I think he's got like a big dick compared to like my
Yeah.
body.
I think he's got an average dick for somebody of his stature.
Yeah. How funny would it be though if he just had like a micro penis?
If he's got a micropene, if The Rock had a micropene, I would be dying laughing on the floor.
That'd be so funny. One day.
One, I just want, it's just a one mild wondering of.
Dave, what are you writing down there?
Oh, nothing. I just have a pen and paper.
Jerk off to Chris Evans' dick later.
We're both keeping
I just
notes.
have a pen and
Do you-
paper
do
in
you
case
not-
I wanna
Do you
write
not keep
something.
notes for your podcast?
I keep them on my phone.
oh, okay.
Nah, I like writing
Right there with
stuff
Chris
down.
Evans' dick pic.
We're dedicated to the craft, me and Dave.
I
Podcasting.
I took it from
Yeah.
Christina P. She often writes stuff down when they're podcasting.
Who's Christina P?
I forgot her last name, but
Fijitsky. It's Tom
Yeah.
Segura's wife that he does the podcast
Thank you.
with.
that he does.
Wait a second, her
Um,
last name's not Segura?
No, 'cause she's also famous. And,
Yes, they're
famous
gonna-
I didn't know
people
that.
don't.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So she does take a lot of notes. But I like to write down stuff in case I think of it and I just want to get back to it. But
That's good.
so let's get back on track here. What's do we have a segment?
Tiny dicks.
I got a thought-provoking question for you guys.
Okay, yep, let's do the thought-provoking question.
This is going back to animals. I know we've left the deer goose debate behind long ago. This is going back to animals, though. Who would win in a fight? A grizzly bear or a gorilla?
Okay, this is
Gorilla.
classic Nick Marks. It's the fucking grizzly bear.
It's a grizzly bear. Tyler, if you say gorilla, you're fucking insane,
Well,
dude.
the bear that Nick Marks references is a Kodiak bear, which alone pretty much stands like 15 feet.
My God.
Like-
See, I'm talking about grizzly bear because the question that I heard, it was grizzly bear. So we're gonna go grizzly and gorilla. It's a grizzly bear would win. It would maul the gorilla.
Yeah.
I think the gorilla would maul the grizzly bear.
Well, I'm just going on. Okay, this is the argument that Nick Merckx made because he gets heated about this question, and he knows a lot about animals for some reason. But
Yeah.
his question usually when he meets somebody new, he's like, "All right, quick question: gorilla or grizzly bear?" And then he's like, and then because I think grizzly bear and like Kodiak bear are like one and the same.
Probably. They're probably interchangeable, yeah.
But the last argument that I heard, he was talking about a Kodiak bear. He's like, dude, all that fucking gorilla's gonna do is just go fucking boom, 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 and this bear is gonna fucking rip him to shreds with his jaw. Because these things got bite force of like 1,000 tons.
Yeah, but like, the gorilla has hands, though.
Yeah.
Have you seen a bear's claws? One swipe and that gorilla is ripped open from the inside out.
Because then
Fucking hands with thumbs, dude.
Yeah, what is he gonna do? Grab the bear?
Yeah,
and then
choke
what?
the fuck out, dude.
A gorilla's not gonna choke a bear! Why is that everyone's argument?
Get him in a nice big rear naked chokehold and just.
It doesn't happen! Gorillas are not that
F it
smart.
out.
They're not smart enough to
They are.
fucking choke a fucking...
Yes, they are.
But then you got to go through the bear's hide, which is also another argument. They got really thick hide.
Yeah, you don't gotta do that if you're choking them out from behind.
Okay. Hey, I don't know. I don't know what would actually happen. I'm gonna go with I like Nick Marx's argument of the force of the bite. The bear would easily be able to. They got big hand or big paws. They got.
Let's just look up how much does a grizzly bear
Look up
weigh.
Kodiak.
Somebody look up how
Okay.
much a gorilla weighs. Dave, I'm saying grizzly bear. Fuck the Kodiak.
I'm looking up Kodiak. Tyler, you look up gorilla. Because I'm changing your question after I look this up.
Okay, a male grizzly bear weighs 600 pounds.
I think a gorilla weighs more. Yeah, I think a gorilla.
I'm
weighs
sorry,
more.
what? Gorilla weighs
800 pounds.
no fucking way.
Yes.
Yo, grizzly bears are small motherfuckers.
No, I'm just kidding. They're 350 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
Oh, a Kodiak
Well,
bear
and
and a
I'm
grizzly
like-
bear are
I
different.
want a silverback gorilla, Tyler, like a
That's
fucking
what-
full blown.
Yeah, that's what I looked up, and it says they can weigh up to 600 pounds.
Okay. So let's say we got a full blown, like a fucking buff, went to the gym every day for his entire life gorilla, going up against a fucking bear. The bear wins every time.
Let me Google something else real quick. Can gorillas choke people?
Okay, so a Kodiak bear,
Or
they can
ch-
stand
okay,
over
gorillas
10
choke
feet,
Dave, does a Kodiak bear weigh 1,100 pounds?
1,500 pounds. Up
Oh,
to
shit, the
1,500
thing-
pounds.
Okay, the thing I'm seeing right now says 1,177.
Oh,
no, I see it. I see
They
what you're
can
saying,
stand over 10 feet tall. I think it's Kodiak bear that he references usually.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about a grizzly bear.
All right, well, a grizzly bear is a little shit, I guess.
Grizzly bear's not a little shit.
Let's see. Dude, look at that. Could you imagine? Okay, first of all, Kodiak bear versus grizzly bear. Kodiak is winning. Height
Absolutely.
at shoulder for a grizzly bear is 3.3 feet. A height of a Kodiak bear at shoulder is 5 feet. Could you imagine that? Just standing on your four legs, and you're already 2 feet taller.
It's insane.
All right, let's think of a different one because obviously we're not going to answer with this one. And I am just saying the gorilla because I knew both of you would say bear, and I just wanted to have the argument.
So you do believe a bear would win?
Yes, obvious.
Hey, at first,
just making sure.
At first, when I heard the question, I'm like, "There's no way that a bear would win." Not that I've
Never,
said no way.
never in my life would I have thought that a gorilla could beat a bear. The only bear a gorilla could beat is a panda bear. Because they're fucking useless bears.
Okay, just big cuddle bugs. No, I thought a gorilla could easily beat a thing because they had fucking hands, and I felt like they could just fucking, boom, grab them, you know? Like, they can grab shit, so I thought, oh, he's just gonna... Not that I thought he was gonna bring out his jujitsu moves on him, but I thought that since he had hands, he could easily just, like... he could grab shit and...
Yeah, that's another point. The gorilla can, like, pick up shit and hit the bear with it.
Dude, you've never seen a gorilla fight. All I'm saying, I've seen them get into tussles with each other, and it's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen gorillas fight before.
Yeah, they're fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, have you seen bears fight before?
No,
No.
because they're sleeping most of the time.
I've seen them fight people, and usually the people
Look up a video of a bear fighting.
I'm not looking
No.
up a video.
So
I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying.
I have a different question. If you had to go into battle, okay, and you could bring one animal besides a grizzly bear or a gorilla, what would it be?
Ooh.
That's your only defense.
Is the animal that you bring?
Yeah.
I'm either bringing an elephant or a rhino.
Ooh, that's nice. Those are good options. Pick one.
They're two of the largest animals in the world.
Yeah, so pick one.
Pick one.
That's tough.
And it can be like a pack of something.
Oh, can I pick a herd of elephant?
You can pick up to 5 elephants.
Okay,
But now think about the practicality of that, just saying.
Fuck. No, I might have to go with like five rhinos.
Okay.
5 white rhinos.
5 white rhinos.
Dave?
I think...
Quick question before we continue. Are these whichever animal we pick, they're like well trained and they listen to us?
Oh,
sort
yeah.
of thing?
Yeah. No, they're your animals. Like they're
Okay. I may also pick 5 black rhinos. It's really a toss up between white rhinos way more, but like I don't know.
Hey,
Black
man, you
rhinos
work for
got a
the
point.
safari.
Have you
through
ever
horns
thought about
sometimes.
working at the safari at Disney World?
No, never.
I would pick a pack of wolves.
That's in my head.
How many wolves does that allow you?
Like 11.
I mean, my max was 5 you could take, but I think packs are like 7, I think. But I'd take 5 if I had to.
Ooh, shit. I might change my answer.
There's no way. I mean, first of all, I would kind of want a wolf too. But all I'm saying is that if my animal is going against Joey's animal, I don't think I'm winning.
Yeah,
the
but I
point.
mean, you also got to think about, like, you don't have to. I mean, you can just back away from this. Is like you don't have to like send all your wolves at this elephant or these elephants. Just run away from them.
I said rhinos.
Yeah, he said
but
rhino.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck he said. I don't know. Because you still have your own offense. Those are just for like defense, right? They're not like.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
It's tough because, like, again, pulling out my safari knowledge,
Right.
African wild dogs are the most successful hunters in Africa. So if I take a pack of them, I might have a good chance, but they're a good offense. I don't know how good they would be with defense. So if I'm going defense, I think I'm going to stick with the rhinos.
So you're just sacrificing your rhinos, like to get
No.
shot?
No, they're not going down, dude. Fucking 5,000-pound rhino. It's fucking.
You know what? I'm going with fucking kangaroos. Okay.
Now that's
5 kangaroos.
Because you could just sit right in the little pouch and then just hop away.
Yeah.
That's
my
smart.
defense.
You think Dave's getting into a pouch of a kangaroo?
Theoretically, yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
Like that's the idea, I think.
In this world, he is.
Yeah.
You know,
That'd be cool.
I got it. I'm going with fucking 5 king cobras.
What about
you know
5 blue whales?
Okay, well, if they're in the water, fuck. I mean,
Exactly. You're safe in the water. And
Um,
they're the
I'm gonna
largest
go-
animal in the world.
I think I'm gonna go with like a couple birds that can lift me up.
Like,
like, what kind of
Like
bird?
a
Like what?
pterodactyl.
Yeah, that's real.
I was going to say, so like a dinosaur?
Yeah, I mean, just because then like it can like just pick me up and float me away or fly me away.
Okay, here we go. I got it. You got to pick a land animal and a sea animal.
To what?
Hold on. I as soon as I said that in my head, I realized that there was only 2 types of different terrain, which is land and water.
There's air.
There's also air.
Oh yeah, air. Okay, so land, air, and water. Just pick, your favorite, I guess. If you had to have them to be on your side and you didn't want to fight them, you wanted them to be on your side or something like that. I
Okay,
guess.
so I'm like, they battle with me, not just my favorite animal.
Yeah, they're gonna go in battle with you.
I was going to say, my favorite animal is a monkey, but like, I'm not picking a monkey to battle with me.
Pterodactyl.
Okay, bro. No.
Do they have to be alive currently?
Yes.
Not
2020.
extinct, Tyler.
2020.
2020 animals. And they're going extinct fast, so you better choose now. I'm picking great white shark.
Yeah. Classic.
And I can only pick one of each animal.
Yeah.
Okay, great white shark, African elephant, and an air. Probably a bald eagle. Or peregrine falcon. Peregrine falcon.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with an Andine condor.
Ooh, it's a big bird.
That's the biggest bird. And then for land, I'm gonna go with. You know what? For land, I'm gonna go out of the box here. I'm gonna go with a camel.
A camel.
Okay. For
Travel.
smart.
And then for sea, I think I'm gonna go with like a jellyfish.
Holy shit. A
You could
jellyfish.
Sting, yeah, because then you could use the jellyfish to sting motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It's true.
Maybe a giant squid. I think I might go with a giant squid.
Are jellyfish limited on how much they can sting?
Probably not. Because they're like electric. They just recharge.
It's electric.
Oh, by the way, a wandering albatross has a wingspan of 11 feet. Can you believe that?
Wow.
It's crazy.
Can you believe that? Okay, so my land.
I feel like you have to pick a land animal that would be good for travel. Like elephants are decent, camels are fantastic.
Well, if I'm picking it for travel, a horse.
You don't have to. You can pick it for battle as well, but like travel's smart because like if you're gonna be traveling, you're gonna travel on land.
Horse is a good one.
I mean, I
Horse
could
is a very good one.
probably ride on a lion, right?
If it's your lion,
If
yeah.
it's my lion, I feel like I could hop on it. They're not gonna mind.
Let's assume you can train these animals to do whatever you want them to do.
Right. Okay. I'm probably gonna go with. No, actually, I'm probably gonna stick with the fucking wolf. Probably gonna stick with the wolf, and they're gonna let me ride on them. You know.
Yeah, wolves are big.
Go with that for land or for air. We're gonna go with. I don't know if I want to go with this big ass bird with 11-foot wingspan. Because it literally just looks like a fucking seagull. So.
Yeah. How reliable is it?
Yeah, really.
Reliable are those birds? Did I ask you? Did I ask you guys the professional sports question?
No.
Which? Go ahead. I was gonna
If
try and
you-
think of the question, but I can't.
If you, how did I phrase it? What professional sport could you do best in tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, you did ask us this.
I did
You didn't
ask
ask
you.
me.
Dave was not here. Dave had already left your house by that point, but that was when I was home and you had asked us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Dave,
Save
what
it for next week,
professional-
though. We'll save it for next week's question.
Okay.
He already asked me.
All right, fine. Fucking
So
answer
think
it.
about it. I mean, we can think of another question. So Dave, what professional sport do you think you could do best in tomorrow? And don't say football because it's not accurate.
I mean,
I was playing catch with you the other day.
okay, yeah, and I was wearing fucking terrible shoes and was in khaki shorts and a polo.
So was I, and I was.
You were
fucking
throwing,
the
bro.
ball.
You were throwing.
Miles.
This guy wasn't moving at all. Me and Ben are fucking coughing up our lungs on the side of the road.
And they're like taking breaks, and I'm like, guys, can I get sweaty? And I'm like,
God.
someone throw to me.
This guy. Anyways, fucking nothing. Professional
There's
sport.
something, Dave. Yeah,
If I-
any professional sport.
If I had to do anything, it would have to be football. No way I'm playing basketball because you got to be fucking good. Like
Joe,
with
didn't you say something dumb like running?
No, I think I said. Now that you mention, I should have said track because like that would be the best thing I could do, but like
I'd suck at that. My legs.
I don't know. I probably fucking said. Oh, what did I say? I don't know. Badminton?
You said something.
No, I said volleyball.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're taking. Yeah, probably badminton. Honestly, for me, I played volleyball and I was pretty good at that too.
See, like that's just it.
I was thinking. Like professional. I was thinking more like baseball, soccer, basketball, football.
Well, no, that's just the big four. Well, no, soccer's not the big four, but
See, like right now, I almost said soccer, but I was like, if you like, yes, I played soccer, and that was one of the only sports that I was actually good at. But like, could I do a professional soccer tomorrow? No,
There's too much running.
those fields are huge.
I never understood soccer, man. I don't. Why? What are you counting up to? You count down.
Listen,
You know.
Count down.
You know, because in soccer.
Oh,
you
the
count-
time. I was like, a
some-
score goes up, dude. What are you talking
Like, what
about?
are you counting to? You're
I don't
stupid
get
fuck. You
that,
count
but
down.
like they just keep the time running and then they give you an extra like 5 minutes at the end because they
Yeah.
don't stop the clock.
Yeah,
either.
for a 1-0 game. Oh, exciting game, soccer.
hey, soccer's fun.
Stupid ass shit, man. If you're from another country and
It's
you
the
love
most popular
soccer,
sport in the world.
you're stupid.
It's
he's-
literally the most popular sport in the world.
Anyways,
Yeah,
if
'cause
I
the rest
had
of the world is dumb.
if I had to pick, I would probably
America.
go. I'd go badminton. If
Okay.
that's a
What
professional.
about ping
sport.
pong, Dave? You think you could do ping pong?
No, I'm better
No.
at badminton.
100% not.
Ping pong
Have
is
you seen professional
impossible.
ping pong players?
They're like, ah!
Have you seen professional badminton players?
No.
I'd
Like,
stand a
it's in the
chance at
Olympics.
least.
Listen, a badminton, what is it? A
Shuttlecock?
cock rocket or a shuttlecock?
Okay.
They can only go so fast.
Yeah, no. So here's what I want you to do. There's this YouTube channel called or is it John Boy? I think it's John Boy. JOM.
Mhm.
Let me just make sure.
I
No,
revoke my answer. I'm going ultimate frisbee.
Okay, so it's
Ooh,
Ultimate Frisbee. That's pretty
That's-
good.
that is
So
good.
it's John Boy, JOMBOY media. He does his main thing is like baseball breakdowns of clips, but he's got like this whole playlist full of like what's it called? What's the playlist called? It's called
By the way, after this, let's wrap it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's called Fun Sport Breakdowns, where he does like weird sports from like the rest of the world. There are some weird fucking sports out there,
You
man.
ever seen someone play cricket?
No, I'm talking weirder than like things that you haven't heard of before. I want you guys throughout the next week. They're only 2 minutes long. There's 30 videos in that playlist. I want you to go through and watch a couple of those. Some of them are fucking weird, man.
Interesting. We'll do that, and we'll talk about that next week.
I think that big because there's like some really messed up.
Fuck you, Dave. Making fun of my stutter.
Oh God.
Anyway, so what do we got? Trivia or what are we doing?
Yeah, we're doing.
Yeah.
You gotta wrap this up.
Let me pull up trivia. Random trivia generate.
While he's looking this up, I had an ortho appointment today, orthodontist, to get
Still
my.
go to the orthodontist.
Can I tell one more story after Dave's before we go?
Oh my gosh.
I'll save it for now. I'll save it for next week.
Yeah, write it down.
All
Don't
right.
forget it. I have a bottom retainer that's permanent across my bottom 5 teeth or whatever, and it popped out of the glue like 4 days ago or whatever, last week, I don't know. And so I got it fixed today, and they were talking about like, so obviously when I got my braces off, I'm supposed to wear a retainer. I stopped wearing the top retainer because I'm lazy. So my teeth have shifted a little bit, and the orthodontist, he was like looking at it, he was like, "Oh, your teeth shifted. Are you wearing a retainer?" I'm like, "No, I haven't been. Probably wore it for the first maybe 6 months and then stopped."
Yeah.
He was
They
like,
probably
"Well,"
hear that all the time.
he was like, you might be, if you want to get them fixed again, you can. It'd be Invisalign this time most likely, which I wouldn't mind because it's not braces again, it's Invisalign. But either way, he was looking at it. He was like, "Now, did you just want me to replace this one? I'm gonna get you a new wire down there, or did you just want me to fix it?" And I was like, "Fixing it would be good. I don't want to pay." And he was like, "Yeah, $75 to fix it, or $225 to get a new one." I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
so this is what he did. I walked in there. I was there for maybe 20 minutes, and that whole time he was probably talking, and it took him 3 minutes to actually fix this, which was grinding the glue off my tooth, which I hate, by the way. Cleaning it up, putting more glue on, drying up the glue, and then me walking out the door. $75 for them to put glue on my teeth.
Oh man, that reminds
It's
me.
good business.
I gotta write this down for next week too, because it just. Yeah, because you just reminded me of something that I really hate about doctors.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But before we go to the trivia question, isn't it nice being an adult and going to the doctor? Because when the dentist is like, "Oh, have you been flossing?" You just go, "No," and like you don't give a fuck. You don't like lie.
Yeah.
anymore.
No, I'm like, no.
You're like, "No, I don't fucking floss, and I'm not going to. So stop asking me." That's the vibe I give off at the dentist's office.
I haven't been to the dentist in about 3 years, so
Oh my
I have to
God.
Probably
go
get
for
on
the
that.
course every year.
All right. Go ahead, Joe. If you found a question.
all right, are we ready?
Yeah.
write it down.
Tyler, you're new. Pick a number.
Hey, 72.
Okay, no.
Listen.
Between 1 and 20.
Oh,
Hey, you didn't give
God.
me 19.
19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is in entertainment.
Ooh.
A bushy blonde hairdo is a line from what hit song?
What?
Are there?
I know what it is.
Are there multiple choice?
Nope.
No, there's not.
I don't know.
I'm
the
gonna
name of the
write
song.
it. I'm gonna write it down and lock it in. If you can write like the whole line, like the lyric, like around that, I will also allow it.
What's it? A bushy blonde hairdo?
A bushy blonde hairdo.
Gucci goo. That's all I think of. Gucci goo means I love you.
So I wrote down the artist, and I think I spelled their name wrong. So just
Okay, Dave, are you locked in?
Yeah, I got nothing. So, just go.
okay. Let me go first. Is it that Christina Aguilera song? No. Okay.
No, Dave, you got any guesses?
I got nothing.
All right, I put Surfin' USA, which is by the Beach Boys, I believe. It doesn't say who it's by. Surfin' USA. I was correct.
That seems a little sus, but
That one was dumb as.
Look at that. Look at. You can see fucking. Where's my fucking? There's my answer.
you just knew that. You just knew that song.
Yes, that's the fucking Beach Boys.
Oh.
Obviously, you got it right.
You know what we
Okay.
should we should do? We should start doing this on Zoom so we can share our screen and like do the question that way.
Why, you don't trust me?
No.
No.
Either way, for week 1 of the new shuffle.
You can share your screen on here, Tyler, by the way.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Joe got 2 points. That's me. I got 2 points.
2
You guys are rocking
points
0.
for
Dave,
what?
can you put that in the fuck? When you get a question right, you get 2 points. If you get the funniest answer or the cleverest answer, if everybody's wrong or if somebody else got it right, you get 1 point. If you got it wrong, 0 points. So currently, I am in the lead with 2 points. We're going to do 6-week increments, same as before. Everyone who's been listening, 6-week increments. After 6 weeks, whoever wins something from the other 2. Tyler wants a diamond necklace. I just want food.
Hey, while we're talking about like the podcast, I was thinking like we should change it up with like a new name.
No.
Tyler's
hear
in
me
here.
out. What if we go with like Tyler Smith and featuring Joe and Dave and like something like
or we just call it the Shuffle, and you can do your own podcast, Tyler Smith featuring whoever the hell you want.
Let's call it. I guess the Shuffle's good for right now.
Yeah.
I guess
We
the
can call
Shuffle
it
is
like oh right. Hold on, before we continue here, I know we're about to wrap it up. Tyler, I don't know if you remember this, but there were 2 conditions you had when I called you and asked if you wanted to join the podcast permanently. And those 2 conditions were, if you're okay with me reading them to the audience.
I don't remember them, so I
Good.
don't
The
know
2
if-
conditions were, 1, I want all of the money from the sponsor that we currently have. And I was like, that is fair, because currently our only sponsor is Tyler Smith and his magic. Tyler S. Magic 52 on Instagram. You can DM him there for shows, personal, private shows, or parties, whatever you want. Tyler
featuring virtual shows.
Now featuring virtual shows. There you go. And your first one is 50% off if you use code SHUFFLE when you DM him.
Just
25% off.
25% off, my apologies. And Tyler gets 100% of the proceeds from his sponsorship. Dave, I'm sorry we're not getting any money again.
okay.
We'll find a new sponsor.
The second condition was, Tyler wishes to be referred to as the member of the Shuffle who has the largest penis.
Now, I will say it's probably most likely not accurate, but just acknowledge it.
But we now, so for this week, I'll allow it. Tyler, thank you for bringing you and your massive cock to the Shuffle.
Oh my gosh.
We look forward to having you as our new co-host.
Thanks.
Joe, by the way, so you're aware of this, pretty much the last 2 minutes or maybe minute, your audio has not been
The audio
synced.
and the voices. Yeah, I noticed that. It happened a couple times. Once I edit it, I'll be able to sync it up again.
This guy's a pro.
Yeah.
All right, well.
So, right. This will be the end. I'm Joe. My eat of the week, I guess we'll still do that, is I had pizza the other day from Flipper's Pizzeria. That's the best pizzeria down here in Florida since I moved down here that I found. Love their pizza. You can follow me on Instagram, on my photography Instagram at Sharky_photography. And YouTube is Joe Sharky. And my regular Instagram is Secret Agent Sharky. Dave, take it away.
By the way, I think we should probably get in contact with Tom and Bert, to get them on this show. Just saying.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Dave, your camera's a little out of focus, by the way.
Yeah, it's because I went to whip my dick out.
Still out of focus.
Focus on me.
Why don't you cover the camera and then Oh, fuck. I ruined it.
Focus on...
I mean, I
There
guess
we go.
all the technical difficulties are at the end of the show, so I guess
Yeah, never
Whatever.
fails. That's fine,
It's
Dave.
fuzzy. Twitch.tv/GreatWhiteSharky. I go live there, whenever I feel like it. You can follow me, subscribe to me, give me money. There it is. It focused up. Whatever you want. Twitter at DShark101. Instagram _DavidSharky_. Eat of the week. I had pizza and wings yesterday, or 2 days ago. So we'll go with
pizza
that.
Pizza all around so far.
We'll go with that.
Um.
From Picasso's, by the way.
So it's what my name.
Some socials.
You can say your
and
name,
food.
your socials,
My
and your eat of the
socials.
week.
My
In
name
any
is
order.
Tyler Smith. The social security number 07. You can follow me on Instagram at TylerS917. You can follow my magic Instagram if you want, but I mainly use my regular one now. So business inquiries at either TylerS917 or TylerS Tyler S Magic 52. You can Venmo me at Tyler-Smith-408. I'll be setting up an OnlyFans soon. Keep your eyes out for that. I think
That's
about
exciting news,
My-
Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah, very proud of you.
I've actually seriously been considering it because I was like, there's someone out there that's got to be like, I like that doughy body. Like, I want to.
Katie said she's okay with it, right?
I think I haven't talked to her about it in a while, but I think she thought I was kidding. I'm not. So my eat of the week, I had Chipotle today.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got a double steak bowl with brown rice, black beans, corn, mild salsa, lettuce or no lettuce, and cheese.
I might order Chipotle right after we're done with this.
Tyler, you work tomorrow?
You should. I work Monday through Friday unless I'm off on Fridays. So
That's why I was asking, because tomorrow's Friday.
I do work tomorrow.
Okay.
Me and Ben are going golfing after if the rain holds off. So
Well, good luck to you guys.
thanks.
And I think that's...
Dave, if you want to set up a meeting with a recruiter, let me know. I can.
Tyler's trying to get that bonus real bad right now, so he can buy that ring.
Fucking Christ!
I was like, what is he doing?
Ooh, the audio just got way off there.
Oh, did someone call you?
Yes, Katie
Yeah.
keeps FaceTiming me.
All right, wait. I'm going to end the stream.
Hold on, no, don't end the stream, Dave. Wait,
Oh.
I gotta end the podcast here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus. Right, so thank you guys for listening. This has been episode 46 of The Shuffle. We are the brand new Cookery Shuffle guys. Brand new episode, brand new layout here. You can follow The Shuffle on Twitter at CSGPod. That is CSGPOD. Tweet us what you want us to talk about. I might be uploading some clips to TikTok from now on. I uploaded one today, and it seemed to do all right. So you can find us on TikTok. Currently, it's just at Joe Sharkey on TikTok, but I might change that up and create at The Shuffle. We'll get to it. You can also just find us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, at The Shuffle Podcast on all platforms, wherever you find your podcasts. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being patient with the past couple weeks not having episodes out. Tyler, what do you got to say?
I think we should all end each episode with us finishing our drinks.
I have already finished both of my
finished
drinks.
my drink, too.
So
Well, I can pretend, you know?
fuck it. Yeah, I'll pretend for you.
Cheers, guys. It's a good
Thank you.
episode.
Maybe next.
All right. Bye-bye, guys. Peace.